Research and neuroscience tells about energy and how you can increase your energy and become more energized and become aware of patterns, behaviors, thoughts, feelings, or about your resources that might help to increase your energy levels. And maybe today you are going to completely change the way you relate to yourself, and you can show up more focused, productive manner in your daily life, work, and relationships. And most people believe that time is their biggest problem and they are having a problem with time management. However, the same 24 hours are valid for everyone. And while some people are performing greatly well, they are using their time really well and wisely, others feel depleted, exhausted, and fatigued. And according to recent research, one of the reasons of it is how people are learning to use their energy and how to energize themselves. And according to another research, 2 hours of focused, energized work is found more efficient and successful than 8 hours of distracted work. And today we're going to explore the ideas through different strategies, different modalities, including solution-focused brief therapy, process-based therapy, acceptance commitment therapy, and neuroscience and brain psychology. And you will be able to find out what's working better for you, which strategies are already increasing your energy, and how to build more of it. And we will also notice small shifts that can create meaningful change in your life and to increase your energy levels. So when do you already feel energized, and what difference would it make for you if you could uh, have more energy levels? What would be different? What would other people notice about you? Which habits and environments, thoughts, mindset already help you to have more energy, better mood and motivation? Because these small moments of realization create motivation, momentum. And today we will be also exploring 4 dimensions of energy, including physical energy, which includes your body, sleep, movement, recovery, emotional energy, the feelings and your emotional states that help you to stay more productive, more energized, and your mental energy, being able to focus, to concentrate, and decision fatigue that you might be experiencing, and what you can do to improve these factors. And about spiritual energy, your sense of meaning, purpose, alignment, values that also can be used in order to create more energy. And during this leave, I want you to think about these questions. Maybe you can pick up a pen, a pencil, a notebook, and write your ideas, your goals. So, and by the end of this session, you will live with different questions, insights, perspectives that you can apply to your daily life. So why energy matters more? The problem for most people is not the lack of time, but insufficient energy, or not being able to fully engage with the time that they have. And that's important because energy is renewable and time is not. That's why time is valuable. And if we can learn to find resources of energy that make us energized, this might help to use our time more wisely and more productively, and to achieve the goals we are trying to achieve, and to be more productive. So what are things that already going slightly better? What are activities, habits, or patterns that help you to feel more energized, more productive? And when do you feel most productive, calm, focused, motivated, energized? What's different in those moments? What's there about it that helps you to achieve this outcome? Because these exceptions give us clues about uh, what really can energize you, what can increase your energy levels. And when we talk about energy, we are not only talking about physical tiredness, we are also discussing and considering how energy impacts our thinking, emotions, the way we connect, focus, and performance. So if we will be able to uh, better regulate our energy levels, we can see the difference in almost all the domains of our life, and this can create considerable change. So, regarding the physical energy, This is your body's energy, and it includes sleep, nutrition, exercise, and movement, rest and recovery. And think about physical energy as the battery that powers everything else. And when you lack sleep, for instance, or when you are not able to eat well, healthy food, or if you are lacking physical movement, this might be impacting your energy levels. That's why this can be the factors that should be considered primarily. And if you are able to sleep better, to eat more healthy food that can energize you or check your vitamin levels, your focus would improve, your patient's mood might improve, and motivation might improve. So instead of criticizing yourself or blaming yourself why I'm feeling less energized or fatigued or tired, you can notice those moments when you feel even slightly more energized. Maybe these are times when you can sleep better. Maybe these are times when you can eat better, or you are physically active, physically moving. And maybe you notice that you think more clearly after walking, for instance, or you feel calmer after proper sleep, or you have more patience when you eat regularly. So these factors are important, and you can play with them if you want to increase your energy levels. The second field is emotional energy. Emotional energy is about the feelings you carry throughout the day. Try to notice, for instance, which feelings are helping you to stay more energized, more productive, to be to engage more meaningfully with life. Maybe it's the feelings of gratitude, hope, joy, confidence, connection, or contribution, caring, kindness, and try to expand your capacity. If, for instance, gratitude is helping you to increase your energy levels, try to ask yourself how you can make more use of it. If you were to see gratitude in other areas of your life, if this is helpful, what might be different, where else in other areas of your life you could expand on it. And maybe, for instance, if you are feeling fatigued and tired, panicked, try to remember about those emotional states that are helping you to feel energized during those times, and they can become a choice point for you to create change, to respond differently, and to increase your energy levels. And on the contrary, if we have constantly negative emotions, if there is constant stress, anger, anxiety, criticism, emotional exhaustion, this would drain your energy over time, and this would decrease your confidence, and this would make you more exhausted, drained, burnout. And therefore, noticing which feelings are useful for you and trying to expose yourself to positive emotions more. According to research, was found that positive change is happening more often when people are able to experience positive emotions more, and they are able to relax, to feel calm, to feel confident, safe, and be able to step towards change more easily. So what helps you feel emotionally lighter, calmer, stronger? Maybe it's talking, connecting with supportive person, maybe taking breaks, maybe doing some of your hobbies, activities, or practicing gratitude, celebrating small wins, supporting other people. And positive emotions help people think more creatively, solve problems better, and stay resilient during the challenges. And the second one is mental energy, your ability to focus and think clearly. And mental energy considerably impacts your attention, concentration, creativity, decision making, problem solving. And today, many people feel mentally exhausted, not because they are doing difficult work, but because their attention is constantly distracted. There are a lot of notifications coming from different social media channels. We have tons of emails that we need to reply, and they are trying to multitask. There is television switched on, and on the other hand, there are different videos, tablets, computers, and our brains are being overly distracted, overly activated, and these endless notifications create decision fatigue and mental depletion, and they might be draining your energy because every decision uses energy and makes you maybe is causing tiredness. And instead of focusing on on critiques and thoughts that I can never focus, I can never work productively, try to find new solutions, new strategies, or notice what's working for you. If you are able to focus better, if you are able to make better decisions, concentrate, increase your concentration levels. What exactly helps you to concentrate or to work more productively? What exactly makes that happen? Maybe, for instance, being physically active, maybe eating well, maybe different environments are helping you to focus. Some people work better during the mornings or at night, or some people want silence, some people work in restaurants or cafes and in crowded places. So finding what works for you, and you can adjust and play with it and use it in order to help you to increase your ability to better concentrate, to better focus. And the next field is spiritual energy, becoming aware of what's making you to feel alive, what's creating meaning in your life, what makes you happy, what are your values. And oftentimes people notice that when they feel exhausted, fatigued, drained, or indifferent towards their work, these are times when they forget about the meaning behind those work, and reminding yourself about your why, about meaning, about importance, purpose, direction can help you to engage better with the work or task you are doing, and create an emotional connection to something important. And maybe you have noticed that when you are really enjoying your work, when you are feeling connected to your work, you are not feeling so much tired, and people are able to do a lot of more work than they are normally doing. So, which activities help you to feel motivated, fulfilled, and resilient during the stress? And what kind of life do you want to build? What matters most for you? What would tell you that your life is moving in the right direction? And spiritual energy grows when your daily actions reflect what truly matters for you, and even small acts aligned with your values can restore energy and motivation. And there is a term called ultradian rhythms. According to Levy and Gilman, the brain operates in 90-minute cycles of higher and lower alertness throughout the day. And this is the first phase is high phase, where you have sharp attention, you are able to focus, concentrate better, and there is elevated prefrontal cortex activity, peak cognitive performance, and your flow window is high. And there is a low phase accompanied by it, where people start to yawn, loss of focus, they feel restless, and this is a signal for recovery, not a weakness. And most people override this low phase with caffeine or social media scrolling and accumulating a performance step. And elite performance work at their 90-minute blocks, followed by 20 minutes of rest, genuine rest, recovery, and doing different activities. Therefore, you can try to notice what's helpful for you, and what's energizing you, what's making you to feel rested during these low phases, when low phases enter. And when you notice that it gets more difficult to concentrate, to focus for you, and you are entering a low phase, you can use behavioral activation, change your position, change your activity, move your body, or do something different that would help your mind to rest and to catch the optimal performance and high level again. And according to chronotype research, your peak performance windows are biologically determined. For instance, some people would notice that they can work better and they can focus better, function better during the early mornings, and others would notice that their peak performance is more likely during the afternoon, and others are working, creating, and being more productive during the night. So noticing these times, which are when you are being most productive, when you have the highest energy, can also be helpful for you to increase your energy levels and productivity, and use your most important tasks and work during those times. And this is also related with genetics, hormone release, body temperature, reaction time, focus, sleepiness, alertness. And because of genetics and biology, some people naturally peak earlier while others peak later. And therefore, for instance, if you are trying to focus on something very important in the very early morning, it can be extremely difficult for you if your peak performance happens in the evenings or during the afternoon. So noticing these times when you are being most awake, most having the highest performance, and using your time accordingly can help to increase energy levels and productivity. And what research shows, studies on circadian timing show performance changes across the day in memory, reaction speed, attention, logical reasoning, emotional regulation, and athletic performance. And this is also called synchrony effect. And again, you can become aware of your rhythms and use them accordingly, and adjust your timetable or work accordingly. And people generally perform better when tasks align with their biological peak time. And signs of recovery. So we have discussed that there are some times when we are having performance at peak and times of high productivity, and then comes a low productivity cycle. So what we can do in order to recover our energy levels. According to Sabine Sonnenberg's 4 recovery experience, psychological detachment and relaxation, mastery outside work, and control over recovery time are some main strategies that can be used in order to increase and recover energy levels. And the first one is psychological detachment. So if, for instance, you are overworking and working during the night after finishing the work and before going to rest, closing your computer and creating a kind of detachment routines might help to rest and sleep better and help you to recover. For instance, if there is some work that you couldn't complete, writing them down and making a plan for the next day, closing your computer, shutting down your phone, or putting it in silence mode, and not answering, for instance, not working after certain time. These strategies can help to detach from your work and help you to rest better and to recover. Or sometimes doing some different activities than your work also can help to relax. And noticing strategies and activities that help you to relax, to release stress hormones, to decrease hypervigilance and cognitive tension might be useful. Some people find that slow walks, some people find that stretching, breathing exercises, listening to music, performing their hobbies, and exposing yourself to nature are helpful to relax. And reducing internal friction, nervous system load, can help you to recover and increase your energy levels. And the next one is mastery outside the work. So trying different things, trying different activities, hobbies, and learning something new can also help to distract yourself and help you to rest and to recover. And control over recovery time. Autonomy regulates energy. For instance, at times when you are trying to rest, when you are going to vacation, or when you want to rest your mind and to recover, choosing something by yourself and choosing how you are going to rest was also found to be to help to heal and to recover, because a person feels a sense of autonomy about their choices, and they feel more recovered and healed during these times, and feeling ownership over time and attention. So detachment can help to restore mental bandwidth, and relaxation techniques can help to restore your nervous system balance. A mastery technique would help to increase motivation and identity, and controlling your time, feeling agency over your time management, and deciding which activities would help you to rest and would help to increase psychological stability. And overall, as a bigger picture, this would help to increase your energy levels. So finding out strategies that would work for you and deliberately, intentionally using these strategies can help to considerably increase your energy levels. And exercising, for instance, physical activity, at initial stages, it helps to create a little bit stress. However, after the stress and this helps you to produce hormones to help to relax and to release the stress, and especially walking at moderate pace is one of most useful strategies that might you to relax. And asking yourself if something is draining your energy, if you feel depleted, if you feel fatigued, noticing your thoughts about your work or about your task, and asking, are you acting from the fear or from the values, from your meaning? And oftentimes we notice that we feel most drained when we act from the place of fear or panic, and when we can change relationship towards our work, when we can change relationship with the thoughts or feelings, it's draining us less and helping to preserve our energy. And for 1 week, try to identify uh, some some work, the task that you are trying to complete, and try to work using these circadian rhythms. Try to set time for 90 minutes, and if you cannot do it for 90 minutes at first stages, you can decrease it, but when you notice that you start to feel tired and it's difficult to concentrate, use one of those strategies that we discussed to help you to recharge and to recover. And you can repeat these moments more often, and finding also physical strategies, paying attention to your sleep, physical activity, and paying attention to your emotions, which emotions help you to stay more energized, and finding out your why, your motivation, your values, meaning are some main strategies that we discussed. So I hope that this was helpful for you. If you want to learn some more details, if you have your questions, don't forget to leave your questions, and don't forget to share this video with the people whom you think it might benefit. See you in the next videos, and take good care of yourself. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming.